Hi guys, I am here today to do a little bit of a get ready with me using the Mcgrath. This is the Midnight Sun palette, which I think is fabulous, and yet again another Twilight reference in my mind. So I'm like, I love you! But besides that, what's inside is even better. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to get around, and while I'm getting around, I'm going to talk about the new changes to the Sephora VIB or Insider Program rewards, and kind of see what's changed or what stayed the exact same, or my thoughts on it. And you know, hopefully I will answer some questions that are like maybe you have in your mind but you have no way of asking, because this is a video, you can't send it both ways. You can in the comments and then I can get back to you in the next one, but that's not helpful for this moment. So in any case, as I do this look, I'm going to go over those, and I hope that I will answer some questions that you might have had. I just said that twice. Okay. Anyway, I hope that everybody enjoys this video, and if you could just leave a comment below on what you'd like to see next, or what your thoughts are on the changes to the program, or maybe where your favorite retailer is or will be after reading these changes. And you know, subscribe and ring the bell for future updates, and I hope you guys like the video. Alright, you guys, so the very first thing I'm going to do is show you this lovely, lovely palette. So, this is actually the Mcgrath Midnight Sun. Ooh. And again, the packaging is just stunning. It is the exact same design as the Bronze Seduction. Sorry, I pulled out the Bronze Temptation as well, so now I'm kind of like, oh. But in any case, the exact same design, however, it's a different color scheme, and it is gorgeous, and I am like creepy into it. And as I said in the intro, we will be going through each of the new Sephora points one by one that they think are really fantastic for us, their customers, or former customers in my in my case. I mean, I've got some gift cards, but once those are gone, I'm like, this is me. This is me with Sephora, because, never mind, I will save that for each point. Or maybe a big rant down at the end. But in any case, the other thing I will show you to begin with is also what the actual palette looks like opened up. And so there is this. And actually, I'm going to see if I can do like some twisting and turning and do absolutely nothing the right way. But the shade up here is really, really interesting. And actually, I really want to use this green, but I'm probably not going to go that color story today. So it makes me sad, I know. In any case, so let's read the first talking point, and then I will go on into this. I just said that twice in a weird way, but that's okay. I was gonna say dive on in, but I'm trying to break that habit of dive on in. It's so weird. Who does that? Okay, so the first new benefit to the Sephora Beauty Insider Rewards program is seasonal savings. And don't forget that the first seasonal savings is coming up in April. Okay, so here are my thoughts on that. As I start with my brow highlight color, which is Skin Show Moon Glow, the top lightest color. I'm just going to grab that. And so here's my thoughts. It's funny that they consider that to be something new that's happening, because they've had that for as long as I've been at Sephora. Now, I will say last year they happened to add a few pop-up sales, which I was really excited about. And thought, you know, maybe when they restructure their program, they're going to make that a permanent part of it. And with that statement, it leads me to believe that, I mean, it'll probably happen as a surprise. Maybe I shouldn't say probably, because every time I think that Sephora is actually going to listen to their customers and try to make the program better, I mean, the 2 new sales that they've done every year show back up on my list. Which is very, very frustrating. And again, I just feel like, okay, if you're going to do 2 sales, are you going to have some kind of special benefits for Rouge members? It didn't sound like anything had changed there. So there's that first talking point. The second one, maybe I should keep this closer, is free shipping. Now everyone gets free standard shipping. Rouge on all purchases. VIB with $35 minimum purchase, and Insiders with $50 minimum purchase. So, let me just say this as a Rouge member. I just dropped my iPad. Hang on. As a Rouge member, it literally makes me so irritated because they used to have flash 2-day shipping for free when you were a Rouge member. So it's literally like getting less and less elite to be Rouge. What's the point of me spending that kind of money with you guys if you're not going to do anything better for me? I mean, the best you can do is 20% off at your sales, which, I mean, Ulta runs 20% off all the time. Most of the brands that you carry have 20% off as just a starting bonus for email sign up. So, really, bro? Come on now. The next color that I'm going to go into is Taboo. Is Taboo, and I am just, I mean, maybe that's beneficial to somebody, but I feel like the shipping was kind of, that was a normal thing. I feel like the $50 cap was what it was before. Maybe I'm wrong. Anybody that wasn't Rouge before, please let me know in the comments, but I'm pretty positive that if you spent $50, you got free standard shipping anyway. And now there's not even like an option for flash 2-day shipping at all, so I'm disgruntled. I am straight disgruntled about all of these changes because there's not really any improvement at all so far. I mean, maybe there's something here. Although, spoiler alert, I already read it, and I don't think there was a single thing that I was like, oh, finally, you've listened. You've cared about what I've had to say as a consumer. But that's okay. We'll get there. So anyway, I am just placing that all above my crease. And I did it back and forth. Now I'm going to do it big, wide, circular motions. And just all up into underneath the brow. And then I'm going to do the same to the other side with Taboo. And this is a beautiful color. In fact, what I think I'll do is at the end, maybe I'll do little swatches for you guys. Because I'm so good at those. Oh my lord. But you know who does really good swatches is Mel Thompson. Like, hers are always awesome. She inserts them. They have the names. Someday I aspire to get on that level. It's probably not going to be anytime soon, but that's where I'd like to get with my videos. I love her videos. Okay. So again, just kind of diffusing that all out on the lid. Well, not, oh my gosh. Why do I always say the lid? On the crease and upper crease area. Okay. Sorry, my mom just texted me as I'm doing this, and my stepdad is sick for the second time now. At least I'm assuming that's what she's talking about, because she was like, poor him, and I feel bad because he's run through it like a bunch of times now. And yeah, so in any case, talking point number 3. Okay, hang on. Points for discount events. We're introducing new events where you can exchange your points for savings because there's nothing better than seeing your dollars saved column grow. Okay? Well, it doesn't give you any further information, but let me just say this. If it's anything like the ones that they've been running recently, which are bogus and ridiculous, you can either like spend $50 and get like a 15% off coupon, or you can apparently here maybe trade in your points for, you know, another discount. Like, they were running 5, 10, and 15% before, which is laughable. And the amount of points that you had to trade in for it was ridiculous. So if you're just a regular VIB member, or just an insider, sorry, that's the first level. I haven't been that in a long time. I know, ridiculous. So if you're just a regular insider, you get 1 point back per purchase. And so it's going to take you a very long time to get any amount of discount that would be sizable enough to cover more than maybe your state tax. I mean, our state tax here is 7%, so just saying. Sephora. Frustrating. So the next color I'm going to go in with is going to be Vermilion Venom. I like that name. It's very interesting. And I'm going to grab a brush. And I think I'm going to do a halo eye today. So I'm going to put this in both the outer and inner corner. And just kind of fluff it in there a little bit at a time, because sometimes these can be like really, really pigmented. And then, I mean, hers are always very pigmented, but sometimes they go on a little heavier. I am actually not liking this brush for this at all. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. I feel like Bob Ross of the face. Like, I'm nowhere near as talented and amazing as Bob Ross was. Rest his soul. But, oh, we're just gonna fix this on up. That's kind of how I feel. Okay, that's not how he talks either, so. Wow, good times. Okay. Try this brush instead. See what we think here. A little better. Going to just try and keep this in the outer V and then push it up. I did the motion with my hand. Very awkward. And same here. And then just continuing to keep it in a V-ish shape, but pulling it upward. I feel like that's a super awkward way to explain a hand motion to somebody, but if you've watched any of my videos, hi, I'm kind of out there. Okay, I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other lid in the outer V. And I'm just going to continue to build the color and fluff it up and outward. Okay. Oh, lighting. How I loathe you. Let me count the ways. I realize for me it's really hard not to cuss on these videos because, especially when it comes to like this rewards program, I get all heated and I'm like, you're just searching for the word and you're like, don't drop it. Don't drop it. I try really hard for the sake of keeping keeping my videos open to all ages to not cuss. But I'm going to be real honest, in real life, excluding when I'm around my kids, because I don't cuss around my kids. I mean, everybody's accidentally cussed in front of their kids probably at one point in their lives, but I do not make it a habit to just like drop F-bombs and S-bombs and D-bombs and any bombs around my kids. I don't like it. But I always was kind of the potty mouth of my group of friends, and I'll put it to you this way. I would play Yahtzee, and I still do play Yahtzee, with my mom and grandma, and we used to have a side game besides Yahtzee where we would count and tally how many cuss words somebody had said within the game. It was just between me and grandma would try and like say that she's not foul-mouthed, but when she's losing, when the chips are down, that's what's up. Okay, a little bit more. I want to put it a little bit deeper out here on this side. This color is so phenomenal. Like, this is probably one of my favorite of this, like, color family. It's it's a very deep red, but brown and purple kind of mixed together. I really enjoy it. And it will probably always be one of my favorite colors. I just feel like I'm not getting as good of a blend over here. I just need to do better. Okay, I'm gonna actually take my original brush and I am going to just try and diffuse those together a little bit better. I made a sound effect for brushing it together. It'll never happen again. I'm like not good at sound effects. Okay. So that's a little bit better. And I'm gonna kind of diffuse out under my eye a little bit because I did get a little of the excess there. That's alright. I'm not a hater. I'll keep it right where it is. Okay. So then I'm going to do the inner eye. And I'm just going to grab a bit on the tip of this. And my chair is so squeaky. Like, this is crazy. I'm sorry. It's so loud. Come on, squeaky chair. And I'm just really trying to make that dark in the inner corner. And then I'm going to lightly pull it over for that little halo. which then made me think of the song Halo. Okay. And fortunately, there's a little bit of glitter left on this brush, but that's okay, because glitter's welcome all days. Okay, just tucking that right in the inner eye. Trying to deepen it up. This color is just beautiful. Simply beautiful. Okay. Now, I am trying to put that slightly above my natural crease just because I want my main eye, I want my inner eye to seem bigger than it is. It's all a lie. It's all illusions, if you will. Okay, so I am going to wipe off this brush because I'm going to use it again. I think I'm going to use Blood Moon 005, and I'm not going to put it on the main part of the lid, but I am going to kind of put it exactly where I put the Vermilion Venom. Maybe slightly less to the end, but oh, it's just so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. These special shades of hers are like just something totally unique and different. I'm telling you, I wish. You know what? I'm going to pause this. I'm not going to pause this. I'm going to look at this strangely. Okay. I think that I might have made that a little bit clearer. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing a little bit easier. So I'm going to go back into Blood Moon 005 and I'm going to continue to pack it. Now I like the patting motion, like the patting and packing motion, a little bit better than the swiping with these, especially because they're very crumbly. But I mean, you can do whatever you like. I'm sorry, I need to stop attempting to put in little pieces of songs places, even though that's what I do in regular life. Okay, so I kind of put I kind of put that on both sides of the halo, leaving the very center open. So I'm going to use Jubilee in the very, very center of my lid, and then I may top that with the Astral Solstice. And I'm just going to wipe this off, even though I don't want to. I'm going to try and get closer so you guys can kind of see that. Oh, so gorgeous, so pretty. I love you. Okay. All right. Jubilee. Also one of her special shades. This may not be the best brush for this, so we'll see. We'll see how it picks up and puts down. If not, I may use my finger because that's how I like to roll. Oh my goodness. Okay. Nope. It's still beautiful. I may do a little bit more with my finger just to intensify it, but boy, oh my stinking goodness. There are just no words to describe how wonderful this stinking shade is. There's things that Pat Mcgrath does like nobody else, and golds and reds are it, for sure. Like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot my ranting. Holy cow. See, that's how into her makeup I am. I can literally stop being upset and just get into what I'm doing. So, okay, let's see here. I'm going to just finish out that a little bit. And I still think I may go in with my finger just to do it. Because it's super satisfying. Oh my god. Okay, just so you can see. That's kind of what it looks like. Kind of, and not nearly good enough. Okay. Pat, pat, pat. Holy crap. These are just so pretty. Like, I'm just swiping off the excess that I have on my finger from what I put in my eye. And it's just very multi-dimensional, very interesting, very, I mean, and there was like hardly anything left on my finger, so, oh my goodness. I should have taken that under my eye a little bit. That's okay, I got some on the brush. Okay. Just running that underneath my eye. I should have been a little bit more careful with the glitter again. I never am. I always get so into the glitter that I'm like, I don't even care where it goes. You just do whatever you want. But I need to be a little bit more conscientious about it. Now, granted, I'm not getting out and doing anything today because we have like, I don't know, 6 or 7 inches of snow right now. So that's not even happening. But I feel like I pulled off some of my foundation around my nose. You know, I was wearing my glasses before I started doing this video. So, okay, next point. Rewards Bazaar. How do you try new beauty? Samples. What do you pack in for a trip? Samples. Because samples is always the answer. We're stocking the Rewards Bazaar every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 a.m. PT. Okay, this again is nothing new. They've done this for as long as I've been a beauty insider. So what's exciting about that? Your samples are lame. The point structure for the samples is lame. The fact that I have to... I'm very frustrated. What is good about this? I have to spend 500 points for maybe a small little kit with a tiny soap and some other stuff. Occasionally they do have decent rewards, but it's very few and far between. At least for the amount that you get. Just saying. And since I missed a little bit, we're going to go to another one. Beauty offers. Picture this. You get your Sephora box, open it up, and there's free beauty inside. That's what happens when you use our beauty offers. You shop, enter a code, and get free beauty. So easy. I said so easy, weird. So easy. Okay, so their beauty offers are things that they've already had before. And here's the problem with this, at least in my opinion, because this is the way it was before. And if they haven't changed this, then it is still just as frustrating as it was to begin with. You cannot double up your code. So let's say you get a discount code. You can't use that in conjunction with a beauty offer code. So you know how Ulta does that and how most websites will let you get the free samples and still use a code? Not Sephora. Very sad day for customers everywhere. And then we will go ahead and do the very last one in that row. Free birthday gift. This year, we've got even more great options from our top brands. And now, insiders can choose between 3 different sets. Rouge and VIB get to choose from 4. Okay. Well, I guess that is something different that they've done. They've added more choices for your free birthday gift. So, cool. That's awesome. I'm going to be honest. Your free beauty birthday gift is not why I shop at your store. But, you know, cool. Okay, fine. I guess that's the one thing I can be a little less salty about. Maybe. Maybe. I guess I wish that they would do, like, maybe a free $5 gift card. Or, I mean, because that's... Okay, probably a little bit more than that, truthfully. Because the freebies that you get are probably worth more than that. I don't know. Some other birthday initiative would be great. I don't know what. Maybe, you know, maybe a 20% discount for one use on your birthday. That'd be cool. I'd be fine with that. That'd be okay. Why not? 20% for all on your birthday. Okay, so now I'm debating if I'm going to add this beautiful Astral Solstice to the center of my eye or if I just want to put it in the, like, corner. Well, more is more. I mean, that's kind of my motto, so I guess maybe I'll put it on the center. I mean, it's not as opaque as the other one, so this would more just be like a little added intensity. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh, I love you, girl. Shine like the stars. I put you on my face. That is... Yes. Beautiful. I'll put a little bit of that in my inner corner. It's not like a true inner corner, so it's like... Because it's just not like a normal shadow. It's just not. Because Pat McGrath is far from normal. She's outstanding. She's amazing. Okay, so I've got that. I think I'm going to touch up my halo part a little bit. I'm going to add just a smidge more of that Vermilion Venom, just very lightly to my brush. And I'm going to kind of define this little area. Although the only downside is I am picking up those glitter particles and kind of moving it with me. So, yeah. I guess I should have been a little bit more careful, but since we're extra here, I don't care. Okay. Okay, so just kind of defining that a little bit more. It's just so beautiful. And I'm going to put a little bit under here. Okay. And I have done it again. I've got it right into my fine lines. I don't know if I call them fine. I'd call them annoying my face off. But I did. I got it right into there. So I guess that's one thing I would say. Her special shades are extremely, like, if you've ever used a loose pigment, and sometimes if you accidentally don't, or when you're tapping it off and they go, poof, that's kind of how this is. So that's just a heads up to you. I'm going to go ahead and read another point, and then I'm going to swatch a couple, read another point, swatch a couple, read another point, and then I'll put my eyeliner on and my mascara, and I will return, but I'm not doing that right this second. So, okay. Next point. Let's see here. Point multiplier events. We know you're extra excited about all the new ways you can use your points, so we're rolling out shopping events where you can earn points even faster. So, when you look at this, Rouge can earn them 4 times faster, VIB 3 times faster. Oh, Lord, I hit something. I'm sorry. All's well. And then Insider's 2 times faster. So, okay, this is significant for them. However, in comparison with their direct competitor, Ulta, it is still nothing. So, there's many times a year where Ulta runs 5 times the points or 10 times the points, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you can even use those in conjunction together. So, like, if perfume's 5 times, I spit. That's how irritated I am. I'm sorry. I'm spitting angry. But, like, if perfume is 5 times the points that you would normally get, and then you also have, like a customer appreciation 10 points, like, multiplier or whatever, you can have both of those. Oh, and still get your free samples if there is some, or free gift with purchase if there is some, and, you know, also do your coupon code, like, for a discount. So, sorry, I am, like, wrathful about this, but I'm heated. Your girl is heated about this. Very frustrating. So, now that we've got that, I will start with the swatches. Okay, so the very first one, I'm going to do the top row first and then the bottom row second. I mean, that seems like logical, but okay. So the first color is Skin Show Moon Glow. And I'm just going to... Beautiful. It's just this beautiful, you could even use it, like, I have it under my, look how brilliant that is. It's cray-cray. I have that under my brow arch for a highlight. You could use that on your cheek. You could use that above your Cupid's bow, or on your Cupid's bow. Any of that. It's fun. You can use it as whatever you want. I mean, if you decide that you want to go do paintings in your living room with your kids, you could use that. I don't suggest it because of the cost of these. That would be ridiculous. In fact, just strike that from the record that I ever said it. Okay, next one is Bronze Eclipse. Oh, Lord, you're pretty. And that is just like a perfect bronze color. And again, it is just amazingly foiled, and like, I could have gone on for days reusing that same swatch, I swear. Okay, then Vermilion Venom, which for some reason I felt like should have been the green color, but I don't know if that's just something in my head that I've told myself, but I'm, like, associating it weird. Okay. I did a terrible job swatching this. It's perfect on my finger. Sometimes I feel like when you swatch something... I've been doing swatches all day. Sometimes when you do swatches a lot with one finger, I feel like it ruins your swatches of especially matte shades later. So, let's be a little fair. I'm going to use a different finger. And I'm just going to go over that. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. And see. You can even tell the texture difference in my fingers. So this one hasn't been swatched crazy like this one has. Okay. The next one is Blood Moon 005. And oh, you're so pretty, and I'm never going to get a good swatch. It's just, it's very interesting. It seems very orange in the lighting that you guys are seeing, but it's also very red. It has a little bit of Well, that could be my leftover glitter from something else. So, I don't know. It has a little bit of silver in, like, the reflection, or reflex as well. So, this is a beautiful row. That's all I'm saying. Y'all gorgeous. Okay, then Jubilee is a gorgeous, gorgeous cold. Gorgeous cold. Who loves colds? This girl, not me. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my god. And I barely touched it. Like, barely touched it. Just glorious. Okay, so the first color of the next row is Extreme Dusk. And I'm going to just put that right above this. And it's, I used the bad finger again. I'm sorry. Just please know that truly her products are wonderful. I've never used a single product that I've not liked by her. But it's almost like a brown plum dark. That was a really strange, like, a deep aubergine. In fact, she's got an aubergine color, but this is like a much deeper version of that. Okay, Taboo is a beautiful color. Hang on. So it's like a reddish brown. And then we've got Wicked Envy, which I desperately want and are going to use on my eye eventually someday. And it is this like fabulous, oh gosh, I love you. Okay, and it's this fabulous like olivey green color, but deep, like it's almost gray green. My swatches are terrible here, sorry y'all. Okay, then there's Blitz Violet Orchid. Oh my gosh, you're so pretty. Some of these I think would pair really, really nicely with the Nocturnal Nirvana quad that she did for the holiday this year. That is like a purple with blue and a little bit of silver to it. And it is just gorgeous. I don't know how to move my wrist. I don't know how to move my wrist in a way that's helpful to you. But it is a lot more multi-dimensional than it is appearing currently. Okay, and then the very last one in the palette is Astral Solstice, and it is just a blinding, glittery, beautiful topper. I mean, you could use it as more than a topper if you want, but I feel like it's like a perfect topper. Woo! Hey, yo, girl, how you doing? It's gorgeous. It's almost like this one's sister. Like this over this, like this beautiful light color would probably be stunning. Okay, so those are those. We'll finish up with the last points because I didn't even stop. I was like, hey, yo, swatches, how you doing? Okay, meet and greets, trips, and more. Exchange your points for a one-on-one with a brand founder, a facial from a skincare guru, or chance to see your favorite, or see how your favorite product is made. We've got 50% more experiences up for grabs this year. Okay, here's my thoughts here. The ones that they did before were extremely high in the amount of points that you had to have to participate in those. And even then, they had very few of them actually available. For me, it is not an interest that I have remotely at all. So I'd much rather just have free money for the money that I'm spending. Next point. Points for services. Soon you'll be able to use your points in the rewards bazaar to pay for services, so you won't have an excuse to skip out on treating yourself to some me time. Okay, here's my thoughts there. How many things can Sephora actually do for you? They're not full service like Ulta seems to be. They don't have a hair salon. I mean, they can do some hair stuff, but not like, you know, coloring your hair, not you know, cutting your hair, none of that type of stuff. Now, if they are expanding their services there, might be something interesting. However, how many points is it going to take to do something like that? As far as makeovers, I mean, they used to do them for free or for like $50 worth of purchase product there. At least I think. It's been so long since I've paid for a makeover there that I can't even remember. Usually my Sephora was really cool. Like, you'd go in and you'd be like, usually you'd just go in and ask for something like to try out and they'd put it on for you and then you'd have a good idea of what it looked like. And actually I feel like when I became a Rouge that stopped even like, I don't think I had to do anything other than just say I wanted to try something. But I also haven't asked for a makeover in a really, really long time. I'm trying to think when I got married. Okay. So for anybody that doesn't, well, most people won't know this, I have been divorced. So the first time I got married, I had my makeup done at Sephora, and I think I did just buy like $50 worth of stuff. And you know, they did the trial run for the $50 worth of stuff, and then the real deal, I want to say, was free. So, but that was like a long time ago now, and I've been remarried for, I mean, we're coming up on our anniversary soon. I think it's 5 years of marriage. That's terrible. I don't know what year we're in anymore, but yeah. So in any case, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. The services could turn out to be a really cool thing or not. For me, it's not that much of a draw, just because like I can go get my hair and stuff done at Ulta, and brow services done at Ulta, and if I wait for, you know, a points multiplier, then I'm gonna get 5 or 10 times the points that I normally would for getting it done anyway. So if you can't tell, I'm like, go Ulta, and I'm really irritated with Sephora. So hang on, I'm gonna put on my eyeliner, and I'm gonna do my mascara, and I will be right back with some more thoughts, because I'm not done. Okay, so I am back. I have my eyeliner on, I have my mascara on, and I've tried to turn the light so hopefully you guys can get a really good view of what the final look looks like. And I'm really happy with it. I think it turned out really nice. There's just so much like dimension to all of what I've got on. Like, her shades are just so unique and so beautiful. I'm going to try and look down so hopefully you guys can get a better view of it. There's all of that. I'm going to pick a Pat Mcgrath lipstick. Oops, I'm wearing a Pat Mcgrath lipstick. This is Valletta. But I'm going to pick a lip color to put over the top. And I'm going to use a dark one. I was talking about this in my lip swatch video, just to show you how well they layer. This one is Flesh 4. And I'm just going to roll it over the top. I got a little out of my lens there. And I didn't go real thick or anything, but just a little bit adds such a beautiful, like, change of color to what I've got on already. Like, I really like that. In any case, so those were the new talking points about the new and improved Sephora Rewards program. I would love to see what you guys think about it and what things you would have liked to have seen with this update, and, you know, what your thoughts are on it. So, if you would, leave your thoughts in the comments below. I can't talk. Below. Like this video and subscribe to my channel and ring the bell for updates. And this was like a bonus video, so I may not do an extra video on Sunday this week, but I just wanted to talk about it while it's still new and fresh and relevant. And maybe, hopefully, I was helpful to some degree for anybody that might be new to that program or be a member of that program and not really understand what's happening. So in any case, I hope that you guys have a really great day, and everybody stay healthy. Wash your hands. Everybody's getting sick right now, and it's kind of freaky. So, come on, summer. Never thought I'd see the day I felt like that, because I am like a, nope, I sweat easy kind of girl. But anyway, you guys have a good one. Thanks.